If you are raising chicks, you are probably really tired of them stinking up your house or bathroom, and you're researching at what age you can move them out of the brooder and outside into their coop. So let's take a look at that. Typically, when you research this topic on the internet or you ask other chicken keepers, you're going to hear us say that they can go outside when they're 6 weeks old or fully feathered. Let me show you a couple different age groups of chicks that I'm growing out and show you what fully feathered fully looks like. And to start, personally, I don't even consider putting chicks outside until the lowest temperatures, like the lowest nighttime temperatures, are at least high 40s, 50 degrees. 50 degrees is kind of my starting point. I want it to be like 60s, 70s, 80 during the day, and 50 degrees at night at least before I'll even consider putting my chicks outside. And really, the further we get into spring and summer, when temperatures are higher, like 60, well, I'm in Florida, but 60 and 70 degrees at night, 80, 90 during the day, I may put out chicks who are younger than 6 weeks because they can withstand the temperatures outside. These are the youngest babies I have right now. They're still kept in a brooder. These guys hatched on 2/21, and as you can see, they are not fully feathered yet. This little baby has some pin feathers coming out, some beautiful porcelain feathers coming out, but they're not quite ready to go outside yet. Here's another little baby with beautiful markings who is not at all anywhere near fully feathered quite yet. It's interesting because this baby is fully feathered and he's from that same hatch. He's also very chocolate looking, and he came from calico eggs, which makes me wonder if an egg of a different color got mixed in there, which is totally fine because he's really beautiful. Even though some of these are fully feathered and probably could go outside, it's always easier for chickens to acclimate to new situations when they're in groups, so I'm not going to move some and not the other. I'll wait until they're all ready to go together, and then I'll move them all outside together, even if some are fully feathered before others. Are some 5-week-old Wyandottes, and a couple who are a little bit older. Some are about 6 weeks. That one's about 12 weeks. And as you can see, they're not quite fully feathered. Or I should say they're feathering in at different rates. She's fully feathered, she's close, she is hiding. She is not quite fully feathered. But we have come back into a place where our temperatures at night are high 50s, and in the daytime it's 80 degrees and beautiful. And so those temperatures are just fine for this size chicks. But you can keep an eye on them. And like you can see right here, these chicks are very active. They're eating, they're drinking. Everybody looks healthy and happy. Here are some baby silkies who are also about 6 weeks old, and these guys are fully feathered. Here we have some baby cochins. These guys are about 8 weeks old. Some are a little bit bigger and a little bit older and about 10 weeks old. Now these guys have been outside for about a week now. I did put them outside when our temperatures were warmer, like I was saying, and then over the last couple nights our temperatures dropped down to 35. But they were okay because they just all huddled together, and they had a couple days outside to sort of acclimate to the weather out here before those temperatures got super cold. So they did well. These birds in here are those blue copper morans that I hatched maybe about 12 weeks ago, and they're big enough to where I'm not worried at all about temperatures outside. They are fully feathered and would really be fine no matter what temperature it is out here.